Hello everyone, welcome to my channel Akashic Rose with Sabrina Dawn. So I first just want to say a great big warm welcome to all the new subscribers, and also a great big thank you to everyone, the new subscribers, the old subscribers, and anybody who watched and liked and commented and just gave feedback. I just so appreciate each and every one of you. I love doing this, and so when I get your feedback, it's just inspiring. So thank you so much, and welcome to the new subscribers. So so how was your night last night? Did you guys enjoy the full moon? Did you do anything, did you do a ritual or do anything? I spent the night. So once a week I do a free archangel messages and meditation. Last night was just by sheer luck. I did not do it on purpose, I promise. It was scheduled on the full moon. So I spent it with lots of beautiful souls, and we all got together and on Zoom. It's a free event. So and just really connected with the angels and the full moon energy, and it was just really beautiful, and I absolutely loved connecting with each and every one of you. So if you're watching this, thank you so much for participating last night. So the next one is May 15th, 10 to 11:15 Eastern Standard Time. So if you would like to join, all you have to do is go to the description box and there's an email. Send me an email there and just say that you would like to join, and then the night before I send you a link, or that morning. But we would love to have you join. So if you would like, just come in and join with us. It's free. We just sit there and we hang out and we get messages from the angels. So if you would like to join that, just let me know. Okay. All right. Well, so today we are going to start with the Angel Tarot by Radleigh Valentine. They fell all over the floor. Hold on one moment. Okay. All right, they're saying that this one is the one, even though there was many. Okay, so this balance, Archangel Zadkiel, the need for balance and moderation, cooperation and compromise, wait for perfect timing. The Temperance. You see how the angel has two cups and it's flowing to one another. He's alchemizing, he's blending. Reminds me of the message yesterday and also last night about blending and balancing the masculine and the feminine within. But we will see what the rest of the message wants to come out. But also it's a 14, which breaks down to a 5, and 5 is the number of change for me. Okay, this is the Angels of Abundance deck by Doreen Virtue. Okay, yeah. I haven't used this deck in a while, and I felt pulled to bring it, so I just hadn't, the energy was of a deck that had been sitting in a box for a while. I just spinning the energy, the angel energy around. So we're just going to call in all of the archangels. I do that beforehand, but doing it again with this deck, we're calling in all of the archangels, all of the angels, all of the beautiful energy of unconditional love and grace. Oh, there we go. All right. Let go of guilt. When you allow your light to shine brightly, you inspire others. Forgive yourself for what you think you've done or not done. And trust that God loves you unconditionally for who you are. Learn and grow from past mistakes instead of berating yourself for them. And they're bringing my attention immediately. So the first, actually, okay, hold on. The first thing was like what you've done or not done. So for what the not done really stuck out to me when I was reading this. So, sorry guys. Might be nice to share the card with you. Let go of guilt. And then this was the paragraph I just read. So it said, forgive yourself for what you think you've done or what you've not done. And then not done, you, of course, forgive yourself for what you've done as well. So if you resonate with that, then absolutely. But what you've not done. So if you feel like you've missed out on big opportunities out of fear or going in the wrong direction or anything like that. That in order to move forward, what I'm hearing is that it's time to balance out, okay? Time to alchemize that energy within you, bring it into balance, to let go of the guilt so that you can step forward, because now is the perfect timing. Because this card here is what says wait for perfect timing. And then here, it's the clock was what they were bringing me to, and it's almost to 12, which is a whole new cycle in the clock. Okay, so what I feel like is, well, now isn't, like right now isn't the perfect timing. Now is the perfect timing to let go of the guilt, to let go of the ego and the shadow side that's been holding you back. But you're almost there. That's what the clock is telling me. It's almost to there. When it says wait for the perfect timing. So right now you're alchemizing, the guilt, the shadow side. You're alchemizing that. And if you would like help working with the shadow side, you can just look in my description box for a link to a 14-minute video about working with the shadow side. We all have it. There's nothing to be ashamed of. So, letting go and just growing from those past mistakes, and know that the angels are here. Archangel Zadkiel is here to help you for the balance and moderation. Okay, this is the Starseed Oracle by Rebecca Campbell. And Danielle Noel is the artist. I love her decks. Danielle Noel, I'm a big fan. Okay. This one. Okay. We the Hathors, deep love, mother's milk, birth is a portal. I'm hearing a couple messages about this. It's funny, I was looking through the Queen of the Moon Oracle, and I didn't get a yes to use it, but I was pulled to look through it and work with it a little bit before doing this. And there was a mother's one, and I felt the mother energy, and I thought this might have something to do with the mother. So there's a couple of things that I'm getting. So for those of you that are mothers, let go of the mom guilt. Okay, it's time to let go for what you have and what you haven't done. So you may, you are not a perfect parent. No parent is, okay? But what I'm hearing is that if you feel that you have let your kids down or letting your kids down in some way, that the guilt of it is getting in the way. So yes, what they're saying, what their angels are asking you to do is to look at it as a way of inspiring you to act differently or do different. But let go of the guilt, because that's only harming your relationship with yourself and with your children, and with nurturing projects out into the world, nurturing yourself and caring for yourself. And if you are not a mother, if you're male or just not a mother, then it's time for you to do some mother healing. Where can you do healing around where your mother didn't meet your needs or did things that crossed your boundaries? So mother's milk, the birth is a portal, so deep love. So they're calling for balance and letting go of the shadow side so that you can, birth as a portal, right? So birth this new project into light. So you can't, 822, you can't move forward if you're not nurturing yourself and caring for yourself and nurturing your projects or your relationships. There's a strong message here for mothers. I apologize if you're not a mother, but this is the way that it is. So, I feel like those who that are mothers and that have this message, I can feel it go down into your stomach and feel like knots, and I feel like tears want to well up, and just the sense of guilt of and this is what I'm feeling. This is not what the angels are saying. This is what I'm feeling like in the collective. And this may be a huge message for you, or it may be a small message, or just a few moments, or something that's in your field that's meant to be let go of at this time. What I'm feeling like is overwhelming guilt of not meeting your children's needs, mainly emotionally. that there's things that you could have done that you didn't do for the choices that you made. And the angels are just saying, instead of just berating yourself, instead of being so hard on yourself, allow it to alchemize and balance out and bring in. So there are a lot of kids at home right now, so bringing in the cooperation and compromise, okay, and waiting for the perfect timing to do that. So if you feel inspired by this reading to go out and change things at home, wait for the perfect timing. Do things step by step is what I'm hearing. Okay, and for the mother healing, if you feel like your purpose, if you're being held back and you feel, no, if you feel like you have procrastinated or held back from things that you haven't done, or a guilt of anything that you have done, it's time to nurture yourself and care for yourself and give yourself the love that maybe you didn't get from a parent. And know that there is a direct correlation, what they're showing me, between nurturing and birthing your projects out into the world and mother healing, doing, releasing any anger or hurt around what your mom has done or not done. And so they're not saying that, it's time to forgive and, everything's hunky-dory and you're going to be great. What they're saying is just release the pain or the suffering or the anger or the resentment. Oh, 11:11. So the resentment that you may have on not getting something. And what that does is that doesn't free up the other person. It doesn't negate what they've done. What it does is it negates the effect that it has on you and your projects and your personal relationships. So this is the Flower Therapy deck by Robert Reeves. Enduring Virtue. Communicate with your angels, Bird of Paradise. So this is the Bird of Paradise flower. It's you have the ability to connect with the beings of love who surround you, communicate with your angels, and deliver their healing messages to others. Again, I feel like this is coming in. So communicate with the angels. You can ask them for healing, for mother healing. One of the crystals that I love to work with for mother healing is blue calcite. Okay, blue calcite is relatively inexpensive compared to some crystals. And this brings in the divine mother energy for me. Okay, so there is, this brings in, so I see her not as a religious figure, but as an aspect of the divine mother, is Mother Mary energy, this beautiful blue, the blue calcite. It's calming, it's nurturing, it brings in a beautiful divine love. And this one just happens to have some orange calcite on the top, like just this peachy color, which just brings in like the warmth and compassion. I always have it right here. And I do have from my grandmother a little statue, a very old-fashioned statue of Mother Mary. So if you feel called to work with Mother Mary, you can call on her, but you can call on any of the angels to work with you. So you can call on Archangel Raphael, who is the Archangel of Healing, to help you with the mother healing or releasing guilt of your own mothering, but also of your mother. But communicate with your angels. For anybody who doesn't work with them on a regular basis or is new to this, calling on the angels invites them in to work with you directly and spread their grace. They will not impede on your free will. Otherwise, they will support you, but more from a step, from a backwards energy. Whereas if you invite them in, it allows them to come in and just spread their grace all over the situation. And I have seen beauty and magic with that multiple times. The Sacred Self-Care deck by Jill Pyle. So let's see, what can you do to bring in this balance and let go of any guilt so that you can nurture yourself and communicate with your angels? And so what I'm also hearing is that working with the angels is a form of self-nurturing. And then also communicate with your angels and deliver their healing messages to others. And so what I'm hearing about that is that for some of you, you may be meant to do angel readings or angel work, kind of like what I'm doing. But there's also they're showing me the message of the more that you do that healing, the more that you create this temperance and you let go of that any resentment within you, any guilt, And the more that you nurture yourself, the more that you're healing your energy field. Excuse me. So some of you may need to speak to a mother. Okay. Or speak more kindly to yourself as a mother. So what they're showing me though is that when you release, when you do this mother healing, whatever that means for you, it changes the energy in your field. Remember yesterday we were talking about the sacred geometry within your field. So it changes the sacred geometry within your field so that you then, when you come to somebody else and you communicate with them, you are coming from more of a healed place. But also it inspires healing in them just on an energetic, and it was 1522. So just on an energetic level, there's nothing being said. It also changes and attracts the type of people that you end up in relationships with, especially romantic. And then the card that I pulled, and it was 1544. So 44 is the number of the angels. Okay. Positive affirmations. So I love myself, worthy, grateful, brave, beautiful. I choose love, healthy, happy. So communicating with the angels and inviting them in will help nurture yourself. And the other way to help nurture yourself is to write positive affirmations. Okay. And so what they're saying to me now, do you see how her palms are together right in front of her heart? The angels are inviting you to do to do that as well. Because what they're saying is that it's not just important to write it down and to read it. Do your best. So if it's I am worthy, okay, do your best when you read it to take a moment and pause and feel what that is like. And it's 1633, which is the Ascended Masters. 33 is the Ascended Masters, which Mother Mary is, but also Buddha, Jesus, Kuan Yin, all of the goddesses and gods. So, but anyways, so what they're saying is that you can take a moment and put your hands in prayer pose, or you could just take a moment and allow yourself to envision what it feels like to have everything, like what it feels like to attract something really positive into your life, and to feel the worth of that, and to feel the gratitude for that. So the key is feeling it, doing your best inside your mind's eye to picture it. So if you can picture, like if you close your eyes right now and picture a red ball or a dodgeball from when you were a kid. So if you can do that, then you can do that. You can visualize what it is that you want. So let's just say it's good friendship, a romantic relationship, your purpose, a good job, being healthy, whatever it is. It's important to picture it in your mind and then allow yourself, your whole body, to feel what it is, because your whole nervous system is getting entrained, and you are bringing sacred geometry into your field, and you're activating sacred geometry and light codes into your field, which then goes out into the world and attracts in what it is that you want. So it's not just about writing positive affirmations and then reading them and putting them somewhere and forgetting about them. Oh, by the way, look at 41:5, time of change. Yay. And those are mirrored, by the way. 14:41. And also this started the reading, and this is going to be ending the reading, and they're mirrored. Okay. So the way to bring this balance in is through everything that we just talked about. Not just saying the affirmations or writing them down, but allowing yourself to visualize and to feel what it is coming in. And it was 1833. And these are mirrored images, which brings 5 and 5. And they're mirrored images. They're mirrored. I'm just getting a message around that. Hold on one second. So if you find yourself really sensitive right now or being triggered, could be because of the moon energy still, but also no matter what phase the moon is in, no matter what you're going through, whatever is happening in the world, anytime you're triggered, it's your responsibility to deal with those emotions. So when you are mirrored, they're saying this is a way to help that. So see things as a mirror. If you're frustrated or if you've got an argument, whatever's going on, see it as a mirror. Where is the mirror within yourself? Do your shadow work. You can check that link out. Okay. And that's going to help bring this balance. It's going to help you alchemize that energy and change it from guilt or resentment or anger or sadness or loneliness, whatever it is, to nurture it and birth it out into the world, like in a healed, like a healed energy. And you can ask the angels for your help with these feeling and seeing and visualizing your positive affirmations going within, so you can get this change that you're looking for. And again, that time, they're bringing the time. So, here it says wait for perfect timing. And then we have the clock here, which just says that it's coming. It's very close, this change. So you can ask the angels to help you with that change. Okay? All right. It's 2020, seeing things clearly. Okay? 2020 was it's an interesting year for us, obviously. But I remember getting a channeled message that it's about seeing things clearly and having a strong, solid foundation. And a lot of us are, locked in at home and really seeing the foundation of what we've built. And if you're looking around and you see where you could do better or should do better, the coulda, shoulda, wouldas, those are, that's the stuff to let go of and to balance. And Lulu agrees. Okay. She's letting us know that that's important, to let go of the shouldas, because that puts the weight of the world on our shoulders. Okay. All right. Well, this is Friday. So actually, right? Today's Friday? I think it is. Yes. So this is actually going to be for Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And then I'll be back on Monday with 2122 with another daily. And I hope to get out another reading this weekend where you just see my hands. And I'm not quite sure, but it might be Twin Flame or it might be something else. We'll see. But yes, I want to get out another reading. So you'll probably hear from me for the daily on Monday and hopefully another reading. Okay. If you enjoyed this, please because when you like, comment, and share the video, it actually helps my channel to grow. It inspires the YouTube, the algorithm, to support the channel. So I'm so grateful for everyone and all of the new subscribers. I'm just honored to be sharing the space with you. Okay. Thank you so much. All my love.